Hey, before Twitch, before YouTube, before in competitive industry of gaming exploded, we had Unreal Tournament 2004, and the competitive scene was bopping in 2004, 2005, slowed down 2006. That's where I made my appearance, 2007, 2008. But in those games from 2004 and 2005, some of the best Unreal Tournament players were playing competitively, and we've got some iconic world-class matches to watch. So the plan is we're going to go back, we're going to review these videos, we're going to watch them through, we're going to analyze them. How well did they do? Where did they make great plays? Where did they make little screw ups? And I think it's going to be a fun time. So let's watch this video together. All right, we're going to be watching these videos on YouTube, skipping around a little bit, rewinding when we see awesome things happen, stuff like that. We're watching from the POV of GitzZz. This is Roughinery. Look at this. Biospawn. Biospawn's not bad. Always like a biospawn because that means you're getting the shock rifle. One of the things I actually like about Roughinery is usually one person gets a shock rifle, one person gets the lightning gun. Those are the two best weapons. Come on. So he's going to go down here. Wow. Not my first fight. Wow. Mini spawn. Interesting. Interesting right off the bat. These guys, what, a half a second in, they're already shooting at each other. Very interesting. Mini spawn. Interesting that he would go towards shock rifle. You never know if the guy's spawning on the up by bio or he's spawning up by lightning gun. So anyway, let's keep going. This guy jumped right down for the shock rifle. Priority. Wow, Lauke goes for the flak. He's keeping him on this side of the level, but he's got the shock rifle, so he's got control over distances right now. Nobody's picked up the lightning gun. Lauke, glitch on the game. Hello. Okay, Lauke's down in the pit setting up for the 100. Oh, the screen's glitching out. Okay, Lauke got the 100, jumps right out. He's wanted the shock rifle, but GitzZz is protecting the shock rifle. Get the 50. You got to at least split the damage. Lauke's going full aggression. Not the way I play. He is confident. See, he died for it. He was confident with the flak cannon from a range. Nobody pick up the lightning gun. First lightning gun, 1407. This is insane. Who's teaching these guys the rules of the game? Lightning gun is so important. I'm going to slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's analyze for a second. Okay. Lauke was able to sneak in there and get a shock rifle. That's something we do not allow in later games. So these guys have played each other so much, they know their habits and their... Oh, wow. Big fight over the 100. Does not get it. Lauke sneaks in there. He's going to escape because he knows I'm dead if I stay down here. Pick up some health. Shield guns out. Oh, nice combo. He did not expect him. He thought he was running, but he said, nope, I'm comboing. Lauke, you're playing lazy, buddy. You can't just spam people with the minigun. That's called disrespect. You spam with minigun, you're going to die. You're going to die. That only works against noobs. They slowed it down. These double health packs are always a big deal because they're 50. He is kind of low. This is dangerous to be around the minigun. Oh, snap. 15 health. He sneaks in to get the 50. Lauke still spamming the minigun. We haven't seen this Lauke guy use real guns in forever. Buddy, slow it down. Get some guns. How can I say anything? The guy won. He won everything. I don't know what I'm talking about. Still no lightning gun in GitzZz's hands. Apparently, it's not important. I'm blown away. This is not my mentality. My mentality, lightning gun, shock rifle, keep your distance. It's kind of unbeatable. Good hit. Oh, only one. Yo, you know what else is interesting is they're actually playing on super low ping with no netcode. This is before netcode existed. And by that, I mean there is just the slightest delay. So even if you're perfect on your shots, you might miss some of them just because of the lag of the game. So even though you clicked on the guy, he moved and then the bullet didn't register for half a second. Less than half a second, but... All right, GitzZz like stacked up, man. He's got... Oh, nice. He takes him down too. Lauke's on the run. GitzZz in control. He's finally getting some rhythm here. He's got the 100. Still no lightning gun. I'm in shock. What does he want to do right now? If I was him in this exact position, what I would be doing, I'd be timing the 50. I'd be following up the 50 with the 4 vials on that ramp. And then I would jump down to the shock rifle. And that way I would have all 3, the 50, 20 extra health and the shock rifle combined into one little path. And I would time that. And that's the most important thing that I'm timing. I probably wouldn't time anything else. Maybe the flak cannon, because Lauke has been going so hard on the flak that I might actually go 50, get those 4 vials, drop down to the shock, and then run over and get the flak, and then drop down to the 100 pit, pick up those 5 vials. You got yourself an extra 45, 25. You got 45 health and the 50 armor and the shock and the flak all under control. That leaves your opponent the ability to get the lightning gun and the shock, or lightning gun and the rockets, which are pretty good guns. So it's like you're not going to dominate, but you're going to keep some of the good weapons away from the guy. So I'm surprised none of them is running a cycle right now. They're not able to get into that sort of rhythm. GitzZz seems the closest, but they don't even care. Their battle ability is very good though. Just getting 3 misses. See, they're just not in their shock rifles. I think that might be due to no netcode, but I've seen them hit their shocks. These days, people are so good. We're playing on limited computers back then. Keep in mind, okay? Keep in mind, getting 85 FPS was difficult. Lauke's gotten the 100 again. I don't see a counter anywhere for who's got how many, but I haven't been counting in my head either. GitzZz is up. He's got 50, 115. We know Lauke just got the 100. That means he's at least 200, 200. He's got a health advantage. GitzZz is trying to set a trap. You know, he's either going to, at this point, Lauke's either going to hammer out of the back edge, or he's going to come out the front here and just try to survive. You never know. He might go fake the hammer. You got to at least fake the hammer every time. Look at this. He's setting a trap. I don't know if Lauke can see him. There's the hammer. It was real because you could hear the footstep. The elevator is actually really busted on this level because it gets you up to the top. You get those 4 vials, and then you get to jump down onto the 50. On top of that, the guy can't follow you, so it's the easiest out when you're like not feeling confident. I don't think Lauke's not feeling confident here, but he knows I'm in control. I just got the 100, got the shock. He's going to jump up. He's going to get those vials. He's probably going to the 50. He's fully stacked. GitzZz did not have position there. Lauke didn't get the 50 yet. What the heck is going on? Big battle. GitzZz misses all of his shots. Lauke gets the kill. Nice headshot. No, it wasn't a headshot. Oh, mini shot. Sometimes that happens. A lot less peak shots than I'm used to. Oh, nice headshot through the armor. I mean, through the shield. Yeah, neither one of these guys is playing standard control. They're very aggressive. And that works when you're just that stinking good. Look at this link gun. He doesn't care. He's so confident. Okay, in that moment, if I'm Lauke and I'm lower than the guy, I'm a safety player. You know, I don't like to commit to any fight unless I feel I have some sort of advantage. It might be a health advantage, it might be a weapon advantage, it might be a position advantage, but you have to have an advantage. So I'm curious, like, what is going through Lauke's mind there that he thought he had the advantage? Because he went in with a link gun against a pretty stacked up guy, and he came out on top. And he came out on top. Holy cow. Sometimes that's how it goes, man. You got to risk it for the biscuit. He must have felt that GitzZz was like off balance. You know what I mean? Just off balance. Up there. And we know the 50 is going to spawn. He didn't get it. He's too slow. So Lauke's got control, man. See, he got the 50. He comes right over for the lightning. Don't let this guy get hit scan. That's the most important thing on this level. Because it's so large. And there's so many of these little thin little pathways everywhere that it's hard to hit like rockets because they can just jump away. There's so much airborne. But with a hit scan like lightning and shock, you can hit it. Lauke's down. He's coming up through the main area. Oh, bad goo. Misses the lightning. You want to at least get some pick damage. So right now, that is pretty similar to what I would have done. You get the lightning gun. You wait for them to show as they pop out. because nobody wants to hammer out of the back for some reason. Nobody really wants to. Everyone is always, always, always trying to fake it. So when you hear that hammer go off, it's like, you gotta wait till you hear some footsteps because they almost always fake it. Then they come run out the front and you shoot them with your lightning gun. So they picked up 100, but you did 70 damage. So really they only got 30 health. And then you got advantage right here. So you jump over here, you get the 50. So now he got 30 health. I mean, 30 extra armor, but you've got 50 extra armor. You're actually in the lead. He should have made it up top. It looks like he failed his jump right there. And he would have got 20 extra health, but he didn't. So anyway, I'm always doing the math. Like, am I an advantage right now or am I at a disadvantage? And even as the shots are being fired, I'm doing the math. Right? You know how much damage you do. You feel like, oh, I hit him a bit. Nice lightning shot. A little bit here. So you did a little bit of link damage. You did a lightning shot. You haven't really been hit back. Look, he's still at 40 and 91. You kind of feel like you're an advantage here. You don't have a shock rifle. He's might be shock comboing you soon. Shock rifle is just dominant from this distance. But if you can hit a couple of lightnings in a row, it's just as strong. So we'll see. Is he going to hit it? No, miss, lightning gun, miss. See, if he had a little bit better of a shot there, he actually could have won that fight. And is that true for all of Unreal Tournament? Jeez. If you can aim better than them, you kind of win. You kind of win. But there's so much strategy going into how do I gain an advantage? So if they do aim better than me, I can still win this fight. 4-4. We're in an even game now. Lauke's tied it up. We're only about halfway in, so this is awesome. This is close. He's waiting for the lightning. Okay, we heard the shield. We heard the shield gun go off, and it was legit because we heard the damage. Yeah, he's going to go over there. That's common. You shield gun out the back, you go run up, you get those 20 health, and then you jump over here for the 50. And that's the fastest way to control the whole map. So Lauke's got both the 100 and the 50. Nice lightning shot there by GitzZz, but Lauke's right on him. Oh my gosh, the most clutch headshot in the world. That does 140 damage. Like, you get headshots consistently, it's pretty hard to beat that guy. It's pretty hard to beat a headshot. Nice shot. He's going to pick up the 50. He's got 80 health. Oh, wow. Link versus Mini. I'll tell you what. As long as I played this game, since 2006, 2005 maybe, all the Europeans use the minigun and the link gun way more than the North Americans. We almost never pull those weapons out. They're just garbage to us. But the Europeans, they make it work. They're better. I think it's a lag thing. I think it's a ping thing. Europe has a lot lower. Okay, we got a shock rifle here. Oh, he just got ripped up by the link gun. As I'm saying, Lauke's in control. This is crazy. Lauke's in control, and he's choosing the link gun as his primary weapon. Why? Because it's stable damage, and you can't jump away when you're getting hit by a link gun. When you get hit by the link gun, your character starts to stutter, and he can't go anywhere. So it is really good for chasing guys now. It's just not as clean as a lightning gun shock rifle. Lightning gun shock rifle, that's 115 damage. The guy's dead. It's nice. It's clean. Lightning gun into link gun takes a couple hits. It doesn't have as much range, but it does keep the enemy close, and it does work out. But you leave yourself open. If the other guy's like a flat cannon or a rocket launcher, and you're trying to link gun the guy, you're going to get nailed back. Okay, we got lightning gun, link gun combo for GitzZz over here. 6-6. We're tied again. Nice. He's hitting some shots finally. He got the 50, but then he took the 70. He hit his back. Oh, then he goes for rockets. These guys are not shock not shock lovers like the rest of us. Not yet. This is too early. This is before people realized the dominance of the shock rifle. That's my theory, at least. You can say, oh no, they were so good with those that they're better. I think they don't know the dominant. They didn't have the dominant aim because of the ping. I know they're playing on land, so they probably have like 0 ping. But they probably don't practice on land 24/7, so they're not used to playing with 0 ping. They're not used to hitting all their shock and being able to dominate. Whereas nowadays you can use shock rifle close up. You can use shock rifle anywhere. People have gotten so good with it. Lauke's going for some shock. Missing it. Getting hit by lightning. I did do the math. If you hit Wow, big combo to finish it out. He's down by 3. These kills are happening fast. Rocket launcher. He's just hiding because he knows I am so out of control. I need to start. Your goal right now when you're this out of position would be, I need to get the lightning gun. I need to successfully get a couple pick shots. So I need to hit him with lightning and not let him hit me back at all, so I can whittle down his health a bit. If he hits me back, I'm running again. He's chasing me down. I'm pretty much dead. So you got to play super safe with the lightning gun. Try to pick a couple shots. He's also got a rocket launcher. Those are always the 2 open weapons when you're not in control on a refinery. So if you can maybe spam a rocket, you know, you can tell where the guy's going to go, and you hit him with a rocket, or you charge up 1 or 2 and you get a good opening. But you need an opening of like 100 damage to get him lower. And even then, he might have so much health that he's still ahead. So if I'm him, I'm going, okay, I need to whittle them down, get a couple of lightning guns. I'm going to try to get as many vials as I can because he's probably controlling the 50. If I can get a 50, that's great. But I'm going to try to get as many health vials and kind of get some health and just focus on picking him down and staying elusive. How do you stay elusive? You need to go to places that you can't follow. Where can he not follow? That stinking elevator, man. That elevator is gold on this game. There he is, controlling the 50. We knew it. You don't get it. He's still low. That means Lauke's got all the armor and health. Drops down. I think he just got the 100. I'm not sure if I heard it. So you can spam some rockets right now. No, he's setting a trap. It sounds like he hammered out. He hammered out. No, he didn't. He maybe faked it. I don't know. Lauke's smart. This is one of my favorite pick shots right through this hole right here. You can watch the enemy try to walk up, and we've seen Lauke. He's doing that route. He keeps getting the 100. He goes up. He walks up those ramps through that tiny little hole right in the middle of the screen. And then he gets the vials, and then he gets the 50. So while he's doing that, we could actually, you can very often hit 2 lightning gun shots right through that crack. He's not going for it. Maybe he doesn't know about it. Maybe he's not willing to try it. He was actually too late. Lauke already got the 50. He dropped down. He got the shock, and he got the flak. And now he's getting the vials underneath. Are you seeing what he's doing? He's literally doing exactly what I just explained. You get the 50, you get those vials, you get the shock, you go get the flak, you drop down, you get all those vials, and now your opponent is left with a what? The lightning gun, the rocket launcher, the minigun, and 100 health. He has no extra health on the map for him. Meanwhile, Lauke's running around at like 199/150. Like he's got 300 health. Opening lightning gun. Wow, 3 in a row. That's one way to play. Lauke finishes them off though. Doesn't matter when you have that much health. 3 lightning guns is 210 damage. But it wasn't enough. Another lightning gun. You're feeling strong if you hit 4 lightnings. Oh, even a little one. He's not glowing yellow, so it means his armor's done. He got that armor, and oh wow, he did not. Oh, 2 shots. He had no clue. He didn't even fire back. He had no clue where GitzZz was. Well done. You start to see the habits of your opponent. Which way do they jump out? Which way do they not jump out? Where do they fake their hammers? If it worked once, it can't work again. You got to be smarter. Lauke seems a little bit better at the... Oh, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. Lauke seems a little bit better at the chaotic fighting than GitzZz, maybe. Okay, GitzZz is bringing it back. As I say that, Lauke throws away 2 easy kills. There's no reason that Lauke actually needs to be charging him with a minigun. When I played, everyone was so good with the shock rifle that if anyone runs at you with a minigun, you shoot them 3 times with the shock rifle and they die. It's not a winning strategy. It's not a winning strategy. Unless your opponent has like 5 health, then sure, minigun. But if they have 100 health and you have 100 health, please don't charge people with miniguns. Lauke, please. You know better. You know better, dude. Didn't work out for you, man. The only reason that you didn't die there is because he missed 5 shots in a row. I don't play in a way that I'm hoping the opponent misses. I've actually always played in a way where I think everyone else has better aim than me. Okay, he set a trap for the shock rifle. He could have just picked it up. Instead, he set a trap. You heard the slightest ting there. He did very little damage. Bad trap. Now the enemy has a shock rifle. That's the worst thing in the world. Oh, just kidding. He's landing all of his shots. Oh, big flak. 10-10, tie game this far in. These guys are animals. Big jump towards the 50. That's classic. Tried to combo him, but he shielded it. Whoa. Oh, double collateral. What do you call that? They both died. Now it's important after you do a double death right like that. Who's spawning where? So GitzZz got this spawn. He got both the items they were using, and then he got to go. Oh wait, where's the flat cannon? Anyway, he got the items that they dropped behind, and then he got the shock rifle because it was right there fresh for him. That means the other guy got the lightning gun, and the lightning gun's not bad. It's just the shock rifle's a little bit more dynamic, but pretty even. I don't remember when the 50's up, and we'll see who's going for the 100. They both have rockets, so they're all right for like close-up fights. The GitzZz doesn't even appear for the 100. Maybe he wasn't timing it. I'm not sure. Or maybe he just wasn't confident about it. I don't know. He's got weapons. Miss. A couple misses. Nice hit. Oh, a couple hits. That's good. They're in a little duel here. They both want position for this 50. Okay, Lauke just missed every shot there. It's really hard to win when you miss all your shots. Oh, look at that pause. He's right under there. Spotted. Missed. Okay, Lauke finally did 7 damage. They're both being very loose on the control in favor of keeping the pressure on each other. So even now, the 50's up. I don't know why he's not right on top of it. Instead, you now have to do a little duel. You should have been up there sooner. Missing all of his shots again. 0 shots. You can't win if you miss all your shots. Even if your timing is perfect. Well, they both have all the weapons, so we're not controlling weapons. So it's all about the 50. Oh, that was a good combo. Good read. Read his movement. Comboed him. Mid jump. 20 seconds. Lauke's got position on the hundo. Whoa, we might be going into overtime. My guy is low. Lauke, oh, he had 2 options there. When you're back into the corner and the guy's spamming you with combos, you can run to that left, or you can just charge them straight up and get in front of their combo. He went for the back corner. Wow, almost got comboed, but didn't work out. GitzZz gets the 50 slash the vials, which is not a bad place to be in. Like, that's 170, and the other guy's got 200. You're not that far behind. If Lauke's going up top, no one's getting those vials up there. I'd be hunting those myself. I always want to get a health advantage. I'll run around with a shield gun. And let me get all the health. We're in overtime now. That means first kill is going to win. This is a good game to start on. Holy cow. We just heard the 50 get picked up. And the files. So our guy is probably at 150 armor and maybe, I don't know, 150 health. Good shot. Whittle him down. 2 shots. Whittle him down. Wow. Way too confident. Way too confident. You got to take those shots and get out of there. Incredible shot combo to clutch it all up. Just in case he drops down, he didn't. Look at the health. Everyone is so low. That was almost the end. Look at, why are you progressing here? And he gets comboed. And he gets comboed. Oh, wow. Good match. Yeah. Let's check out the... I don't even know how to end this, man. Very close match. That was very well done. Wow, this is very surprising to me. I actually used to watch these games all the time as a kid, and I'd see how are they doing what they do, and they cut each other off, and they know where the other guy's going, and you pick up on just like movement patterns and things like that. So it was interesting. You could see at times that felt like they knew each other a little bit. Where was that guy going? But I was super surprised to see such a lack of control in terms of like a pattern. I always have a pattern of control that I'm trying to figure out on every game, and usually it starts with the lightning gun or the shock rifle. Wherever those spawn on the map, I'm going to control one. whichever one's closest to the 50, and I'll pair that with the 50. And so I only have to time one thing, and I go from one to the other. Maybe I leave a couple seconds in between, so it's not always a rush. But that's one of my strategies. So usually on Roughinery, the most obvious one is you pick up the 50, you drop down onto the shock rifle. Both are gone within a split second. So I'm surprised I didn't see any of them drop down like that. I guess they weren't that focused on 50 on health. I think they were more focused on where is the other guy and what is my advantage here. And also just such a willingness to use all the weapons. Isn't that refreshing, guys? Us playing in 2026, we're all using shock rifle only or goo gun around the corners. That's what everyone's doing in the TAM servers. But these guys, they're confident with the lightning gun, with the, not the lightning gun, sorry, the mini gun, the link gun. They're confident with those. Flak cannon, rocket launcher. Whereas as the time went on, I think people started to realize if there's any kind of distance between us and I used not the shock rifle, I'm at a big disadvantage. So people are all about the shock rifle. And the only thing to counter the range of the shock rifle is the lightning gun. So typically those weapons are in different areas. Very, very great, man. Wow, what a match. I'm excited to do more of these. If you enjoyed this, if you liked it, let me know. I'm down to do more old school matches. If there's a specific match you'd like me to go review, let me know. I thought I'd start with an iconic legendary one. I thought I could even go through some of my own eventually, but I didn't want to start there because that's kind of conceited, you know. So I want to start with the pros that won the tournaments, that paid the bills, you know what I mean? This was a big one. I think the prize pool, was the prize pool 10 grand or was it 10 grand for first? I cannot remember. But either way, a decent prize pool, and that was super cool. There was another one. This is ESWC, but WCG, which was the World Cyber Games, had a bigger prize pool. I think it was 40,000, and so that's the big one. And we will get there. We will get there. Don't you worry. Hey guys, fun hanging out, fun analyzing this game. Look at the percentages. Let's look at the percentages before we go. 20% shock, 36% sniper. Not great. These are GitzZz stats. This is GitzZz stats. He did lose. Sorry, fam. But he 20% shock's pretty low. It's pretty low. We're aiming for at least 30 and hopefully 40. If you're hitting 40 shock, you're feeling pretty good. And same with sniper. You should be getting 40 sniper or you know, 30 is okay. But if you got your sniper up to 40, that's your lightning gun. That's what you want, okay? I was always aiming for 40-40. If you go below 40, I knew that was a bad game, man. My aim was off. Or the enemy was just so good. So maybe they're just so good they cannot hit their shots. And they're playing on LAN. And when you're in LAN, like, the world is different. You're not in your comfortable seating. You have a different mouse. You might have your mouse, but the whole area just feels different. It's not as comfortable as your own house. You get a little skiddy. You don't always hit your shots. So I'm not going to blame them for the whatever low hit percentages. What was more cool to see was just their willingness to fight, their aggression. Yeah. I'm used to a lot of people running around with the shield gun, right? If you're not in control, if you're not in position, shield gun's out and people are jumping away trying to get some sort of advantage. These guys, no fear. Everything is my advantage. I'll take this guy down. Aggressive. It's aggressive. It worked out for him back then. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Again, let me know if you want to see more of these, and I will keep them coming out. Let me know if you want to drop in, play some Unreal Tournament these days. I've been dropping in a service, having a great time. Let's do it, man. The boys are back. Unreal Tournament is back. Let's play. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.